Bitcoin is called the king of cryptocurrencies. It's a digital currency that's taken the world by storm. But how is it actually made? In this video, we'll uncover the full process of Bitcoin mining, from solving complex mathematical puzzles to turning those solutions into valuable coins. We'll take you through the entire journey. So let's dive into the high-tech world of Bitcoin production and see how digital gold is created. If you want to understand Bitcoin mining, you must first know what Bitcoin is. Bitcoin is a type of digital currency, often referred to as a cryptocurrency. Unlike traditional currencies issued by governments and central banks, Bitcoin operates on a decentralized network using blockchain technology. This means that no single entity controls Bitcoin. Instead, it is maintained by a global network of computers. This decentralization is one of the key aspects that makes Bitcoin unique. What sets Bitcoin apart from traditional currencies is its reliance on blockchain technology. A blockchain is a public ledger that records all transactions made with Bitcoin. Each transaction is grouped into a block, and these blocks are linked together in a chronological chain. This system ensures transparency and security because every transaction is publicly visible and cannot be altered once added to the blockchain. Another unique feature of Bitcoin is its limited supply. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins in existence. This scarcity is built into the Bitcoin protocol and makes it similar to precious metals like gold, which are also limited in supply. Due to this finite supply, many people view Bitcoin as a store of value, similar to gold, and believe it can protect against inflation. Bitcoin's peer-to-peer network is another important aspect. Transactions with Bitcoin do not require intermediaries like banks. Instead, they occur directly between users, facilitated by the blockchain. This direct approach can make transactions faster and cheaper, particularly for international transfers, which can be slow and costly with traditional banking systems. The security feature of Bitcoin is also noteworthy. Transactions are verified by network nodes through cryptography and recorded in the blockchain. This process, known as mining, ensures that transactions are legitimate and prevents issues like double spending. The decentralized nature of the network and the use of cryptographic techniques make Bitcoin transactions highly secure. Bitcoin is also pseudonymous, meaning that transactions are tied to addresses rather than personal identities. While every transaction is recorded on the blockchain, the identities of the individuals involved are not directly visible. This provides a level of privacy, though it's important to note that Bitcoin is not completely anonymous. Now let's talk about mining. Bitcoin mining involves using specialized hardware to solve very complex mathematical problems. When a miner's computer successfully solves one of these problems, it gets to add a new block to the blockchain. In return, the miner is rewarded with newly created Bitcoins. This process not only generates new Bitcoins, but also ensures that transactions are verified and secure. The primary purpose of Bitcoin mining is to issue new Bitcoins. Unlike traditional currency, which is printed by governments, Bitcoins are created by miners solving these mathematical puzzles. This decentralized approach allows anyone with the right equipment to participate in creating new Bitcoins. Another crucial role of Bitcoin mining is confirming transactions. Each time a transaction is made, it needs to be verified and added to the blockchain. Miners do this by including the transaction in a block and solving the associated puzzle. Once the puzzle is solved, the transaction is confirmed and becomes a permanent part of the blockchain. This prevents double spending, ensuring that the same Bitcoin cannot be used in multiple transactions. Security and decentralization are also vital aspects of Bitcoin mining. By disturbing the blockchain across many miners, Bitcoins remain secure and resistant to attacks. No single entity controls the network, making it difficult for anyone to manipulate the system. This decentralized nature helps maintain the integrity and trustworthiness of Bitcoin. To understand how Bitcoin mining works, it's essential to grasp the setup and process involved. The journey begins with setting up your mining operation, which includes several key components and tools. First, you need the right hardware. The most effective hardware for mining Bitcoin is known as ASIC miners. ASIC stands for Application-Specific Integrated Circuits, and these devices are specifically designed for mining. Unlike regular computer processors or graphics cards, ASICs are much more powerful and energy efficient when it comes to solving the complex mathematical problems required for mining. Alongside the ASIC miners, you'll also need a reliable power supply unit (PSU) to ensure your hardware operates smoothly and efficiently. Mining hardware generates a lot of heat, so you'll also require a robust cooling system to prevent overheating and maintain optimal performance. In addition to hardware, you'll need specific software to manage your mining operation. Mining software like CG Miner, BFG Miner, or Easy Miner helps control the mining hardware and connects to the Bitcoin blockchain network. This software handles the process of mining, ensuring that your equipment is working effectively and efficiently. To receive the Bitcoin you mine, you also need a digital wallet. This wallet can be a software-based one, such as Electrum, or a hardware-based option like Ledger or Trezor, which offers added security. A stable and fast internet connection is crucial for maintaining continuous communication with the blockchain network. Without a reliable connection, your mining efforts could be disrupted, leading to lost opportunities and inefficiencies. Once everything is set up, the mining process can begin. Your hardware, powered by your PSU and cooled by your cooling systems, will start working on solving the mathematical puzzle necessary for mining. The mining software will manage the operations and communicate with the blockchain network to ensure your mining activities are in sync with the rest of your network. Once your mining setup is ready, the next step is to decide whether to mine alone or join a mining pool. Solo mining, where you tackle the challenges by yourself, is still possible but has become much more difficult because of the increasing complexity and competition within the Bitcoin network. As the mining difficulty has risen, working alone often means that it takes much longer to successfully mine a block, which can be discouraging. Joining a mining pool can be a more practical choice. In a mining pool, many miners come together and combine their computational power to increase their chances of solving a block. By pooling resources, the group collectively works on the mathematical problems required for mining. When the pool successfully mines a block, the reward is shared among all members, based on how much processing power each contributed. This means that even if you're not able to mine a block on your own, you still have a steady stream of smaller rewards from the pool's combined efforts. There are several popular mining pools to consider, such as Slush Pool, F2 Pool, and Ant Pool. Each of these pools has its own fee structures and methods for distributing rewards. It's important to choose a pool that aligns with your preferences, whether it's fee structure or the payout methods. By joining a mining pool, you can increase your chances of earning rewards more consistently, making it a practical choice for many miners. Once you've set up your hardware, installed the necessary software, and joined a mining pool, you're ready to start mining. The process begins with connecting to the Bitcoin network through your mining software. This software links up with your chosen mining pool and gets all the necessary data about the block that it needs to be mined, including the current difficulty level of the puzzle. The core of mining involves solving a complex puzzle. This puzzle requires finding a special number, known as a nonce. Once this nonce is combined with the block data and hashed, it needs to produce a result that falls within a specific range. This is part of what's called proof of work. The goal is to find a nonce that results in a hash with a certain number of leading zeros. This task is incredibly difficult and demands a lot of computational power to solve. Once a miner discovers the correct nonce, they broadcast the completed block to the network. Other nodes in the network then verify the solution to ensure it's correct. If everything checks out, the block is added to the blockchain. The miner or the mining pool that solved the puzzle is rewarded with newly created bitcoins as well as transaction fees from the transactions included in the block. With the new block added, the public ledger or blockchain is updated. This entire process happens roughly every 10 minutes, ensuring the blockchain remains accurate and up to date. Each new block reinforces the security and continuity of the Bitcoin network, making sure that transactions are recorded and the system remains robust. Bitcoin mining can indeed be a profitable venture, but it's not without its challenges and expenses. To start with, one of the largest costs associated with mining is electricity. Mining Bitcoin requires a lot of power because the equipment runs continuously to solve complex problems. Therefore, where you live and the cost of electricity in that area will greatly affect your potential profits. Miners often look for places where electricity is cheaper to help make their operations more cost-effective. Another major expense is the initial investment in mining hardware. High-performance machines known as ASIC miners, which are specifically designed for Bitcoin mining, can be very expensive. Each unit can cost thousands of dollars. Plus, technology in this field advances rapidly, so new and more efficient models are constantly being introduced. This means that your equipment might become outdated sooner than you'd like, leading to more frequent upgrades and additional costs. Maintaining your mining setup is also a significant ongoing expense. The equipment needs regular attention to ensure it's running smoothly. This includes replacing any faulty parts and managing the heat generated by the machines. Proper cooling systems are necessary to prevent the hardware from overheating, which can affect performance and lead to costly repairs. The difficulty of mining Bitcoin changes over time. The Bitcoin network adjusts how hard it is to solve the puzzles needed to mine new blocks approximately every 2 weeks. This adjustment is based on how much total computational power is being used in the network. As more miners join in and the total computational power increases, the difficulty goes up. This means it becomes harder to find a valid hash, which can impact how quickly and effectively you can mine new Bitcoins. Lastly, the price of Bitcoin itself can be very volatile. Its value can swing up and down quickly and dramatically, which affects how much money you can make from mining. When the price is high, mining can be very profitable, but if the price drops, it can quickly become less profitable. This volatility means miners have to constantly keep an eye on Bitcoin's price and adjust their strategies accordingly to ensure they're making the most of their investment. Recent research by the University of Cambridge reveals that the United States has become the central hub for Bitcoin mining activities. The study shows that nearly 38% of all global Bitcoin mining takes place in the US. Notably, a significant portion of this activity is concentrated in just 4 states: Georgia, Texas, Kentucky, and New York. Specifically, Georgia leads with 30.76% of the US mining share, followed by Texas at 11.22%, Kentucky at 10.93%, and New York at 9.77%. This means that these 4 states alone account for over 23% of the world's Bitcoin mining energy consumption and hashing power. Hashing power refers to the speed at which a computer or mining network can solve the complex cryptographic problems necessary for Bitcoin mining. To give you a sense of scale, the Bitcoin network's total hashing power is measured in exahashes per second. Currently, it stands at more than 579 exahashes per second. This figure translates to 579 quintillion hashes every second, which is 579 followed by 18 zeros. This immense processing power is what enables the Bitcoin network to function efficiently and securely. Lately, Bitcoin mining has faced a lot of criticism because of its environmental impact. Mining Bitcoin uses a huge amount of electricity, sometimes more than entire countries. This high energy use raises concerns about its effect on the environment, especially in places where electricity comes from fossil fuels like coal. Fossil fuel energy can lead to a lot of pollution and contributes to climate change, which makes the environmental footprint of the Bitcoin mining a serious problem. In response to these concerns, some Bitcoin miners are turning to renewable energy sources. Instead of relying on coal or natural gas, they're using energy from the sun, wind, or water. For example, some mining operations use solar panels or wind turbines to generate clean energy. This shift to renewable sources is growing because it helps reduce the negative environmental impact while still allowing miners to operate. By using cleaner energy, these miners aim to make their work more sustainable and less harmful to the planet. Technological improvements also help address the environmental issue of mining. New advancements in mining equipment focus on making the process more efficient and less energy consuming. For instance, newer mining machines known as ASICs are designed to use less power while still being very effective. There are also better cooling systems being developed to manage the heat produced by mining hardware, which helps in reducing the overall energy needed. These upgrades make mining less taxing on the environment by lowering energy use. Another aspect is that Bitcoin mining, like any activity involving money, can attract scammers looking to take advantage of newcomers. If you're considering starting Bitcoin mining, it's crucial to be aware of potential scams and take steps to protect yourself. Here's a detailed look at some common types of fraud you should watch out for. One common scam involves cloud mining platforms. These are websites that offer to rent out mining power to customers, allowing them to mine Bitcoin without having to set up their own equipment. While some cloud mining services are legitimate, many are fraudulent. To avoid falling victim to these scams, it's important to thoroughly research any cloud mining services you're considering. Look for reviews from other users, seek out opinions on forums, and verify the company's reputation before making any commitments. Another type of scam involves fake cryptocurrency wallets. Wallets are essential for storing your Bitcoin and managing your private keys. However, some scammers create fake wallets to steal your funds. To protect yourself, use wallets from well-known and reputable sources. Always download wallets directly from the official website or a trusted app stores, and avoid wallets that seem to be from unverified or dubious sources. Fake exchanges are another common trap. Scammers often set up fake cryptocurrency exchanges and contact potential victims through email or social media. They might pressure you to deposit funds or provide sensitive information, only to steal your money. To avoid these scams, only use established and reputable cryptocurrency exchanges. Double-check URLs, verify contact details, and be cautious of any unsolicited messages or offers that seem too good to be true. Overall, the best way to avoid falling victim to scams is to be cautious with your personal information. Never share your private keys, seed phrases, or passwords with anyone. Additionally, be wary of trusting people you don't know well, especially if you've only met them recently or online. Always take the time to verify the legitimacy of any service or individual you plan to engage with in the world of Bitcoin mining. Looking into the future, several factors will influence Bitcoin mining. Technological progress will continue to play a big role. As technology advances, mining equipment and methods will become more efficient. For example, future technologies like quantum computing might bring new ways to mine Bitcoin that use less energy and are more effective. Regulations are another factor that could impact mining. Governments are paying more attention to how cryptocurrencies affect the environment. New rules might be introduced to control the energy consumption of mining operations. These regulations could force miners to adopt more environmentally friendly practices or face restrictions, which could change how mining is done. The price of Bitcoin and the demand for cryptocurrencies also affects mining. The profitability of mining depends on how much Bitcoin is worth and how many people want to use it. If the price of Bitcoin goes up, mining might become more profitable, but if it drops too low, it could become less worthwhile. Market trends will play a significant role in determining whether mining remains a good investment. Lastly, keeping Bitcoin decentralized and secure is crucial. The Bitcoin network depends on a system where no single entity controls it. Ensuring that the network stays secure while making mining more efficient is a key challenge. Balancing the need for efficiency and profitability with the goal of maintaining a secure and decentralized network will be important for the future of Bitcoin mining. So, what are your thoughts on Bitcoin mining? Would you be interested in trying it out for yourself? Share your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed watching, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.